What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. If you did not watch yesterday's video, I showed you guys that we hit all three of these the other day. So we hit this one completely for free, I think on Thursday's video when I sent out this Buffalo and Dolphins game. And then I also made a video that night, Thursday night, talked about this one and how we hit it. And then I also talked about some plays for college football and for the NFL. So go check that out if you have not. There should be 3 plays in that video to check out. And then, we also hit these on the VIP. Flex Friday yesterday, I will talk about, we went green down here, and then we were red up here. Obviously this is a 6-man entry, so not going to hit very frequently. But I will say it is correlated, like I said it was, right? We hit green. These two lesses hit. They did barely hit, right? But they still did hit less and less. And then these guys did not go more and more, right? They went way less and less because this quarterback here, he only threw for 86 yards. So his number one receiver, Ricky White, only got 4 of those yards, which is pretty crazy. But again, this is very correlated. I talked about it in yesterday's video. We need 3 things to happen. We need this Valorant game to be pretty short. We need A&M to not do very good, and then we need UNLV to do good and their offense to do good. So that obviously didn't happen. So instead of 6 things needing to happen, we need 3 things to happen. Those 3 things didn't happen, right? But again, it's a 6-man at the end of the day, and you're not going to hit a ton of 6-mans, and it's completely protected, which is a great reason to play a lot of these promos and stuff like that. You want to play Flex Friday because it's completely free, protected play. And the good news is we have another protected play today. So we have an MMA protected play. I don't really bet on MMA too much, but again, it's a protected play, so I'm going to bet on it. It's UFC 306. So excited about that. I probably will catch at least the main event to it, but I do have a play in today's video for this. I can only put $5 on it. I'm limited to just $5 on these promos that they send out, but I know some of you guys probably can put 20, 30, however much on these sort of plays like this. So I will have a play in today's video for this promo right here for the MMA. If you guys don't know, yesterday we actually went up 37 units, which is absolutely insane. I think it was my best day I've ever had. So just crazy that we were able to do that. We actually hit, like you saw, 3 4-mans, and again, I probably send out 9, 10, 11 plays every single day. So hitting 3 4-mans and then also hitting some 2-mans and stuff like that caused us to get 37 units in one day, which is just absolutely incredible. If you guys don't know, also, we are very profitable bettors here. We are close to 300 units, and I told you guys I want to hit 300 units by the end of this weekend with football and with college football, with NFL, and I do think we can do this. So we're at 292 just about over the past 3 months. This is over 1,000 bets right here. So insane that we've been able to do this. Again, there's ups and downs, obviously, like anything. But again, we want to steadily increase our bankroll, and that is what I'm trying to get you guys. And we've been very, very successful doing that. I told you guys yesterday, too, I put this code out for you guys, this WIN50% discount to my VIP for either a week or a month. That got used really quickly. So congrats to whoever got that value, and excited to have you guys into the VIP. But again, when I send out these promos, when I send out these codes, you guys should use them right away because they do get used up pretty quick. So let's go ahead and hop into the first play of the day, which is actually going to be let's go ahead and hop into this MMA play. So first play of the day is going to be for UFC right here. We have this 2-man on PrizePicks right here. I wanted to actually do some correlation. Like I said, I don't do many I don't do many MMA plays, and I was looking at plays for this promo, and I was like, maybe I can find a way to correlate plays. I tried to put this in, which is Alexa Grasso versus Valentina. I can't even say her last name, but these two women are facing each other tonight. And I was going to take one less significant strikes and then the other to go more significant strikes. If Valentina was going to win the match, if she was going to win the fight, then she was going to do more significant strikes than Alexa. And I did get this error right here that says UFC lineups cannot contain opponents facing each other. So PrizePicks knows that correlation is a thing, and they'll try to limit you in different ways. But I'm just very glad that they don't limit Valorant or Counter-Strike or League of Legends or football and stuff like that, because that is what we mostly bet on. But yeah, you can see, PrizePicks is giving a little bit of a nod to correlation, which I thought was pretty funny. But it's okay. We don't do much MMA here, but I'm going to give a pick, and these are still really good picks for you guys because I researched these pretty heavily. So play of the day is going to be Alex Grasso Grasso, I think is how you say her name. I really do like her under significant strikes here, just looking at other books. It should be more like 81. So hopefully, I'm right and she gets like 81, 82. But yeah, if you take it on other books and you were to take her line at like, you would see it at like 81, 82. And again, we want to trust those other books that they know what they're doing and they're setting their lines correctly. I will say just recently, I've been seeing a lot of PrizePicks lines just be super inflated, like way too high. So, I do think there's a lot of value in PrizePicks on unders. And then Daniel Zinhuber, I think is Zellhuber. Again, sorry you guys for these names. This isn't really my wheelhouse, but we're going to take him more than 75.5 significant strikes. And for the same reason, his line should be more like 78, I think I was seeing it at. So I do like this Alexa line better, but I do like both of these right here, and I'm going to pair these up as a two-man. So lock this in, you guys, on PrizePicks. Do like this play. Again, if it hits, it's going to be great. We're going to get the money. If it doesn't hit, it's protected, and you'll get the money back in promo funds. But again, it's great to hit plays like this, and hopefully, we can hit one of our only MMA plays in a bit, right? I do try to cover some of these UFC events, but I do mostly do esports and I do football. So if you're new to the channel, welcome in. I do a lot of esports correlation, whether that be Counter-Strike, Valorant, League of Legends, and then I also do football correlation that obviously just started up as the season started up. If you don't know anything about esports or video games or anything like that, that's completely fine. I'll explain to you, and pretty much all you need to know is that they are very highly correlated, which means if one thing happens, then both of these entries right here should hit. So Valorant is up here at the top. I think this is the best way to build a slip right now that I can find. I think if people are playing college football and they're doing like a two-man up here and a two-man up here, and they're getting 8.5x or 8x, I think they're doing it wrong, because there's a way to pretty much get a whole slip of correlation and only and have no payout shift whatsoever, right? We see we're getting the full 10x right here, which is amazing. And it's really important to try to get as much payout as you can, right? Whether that be a 10x, 9.5x, 9x. And a lot of my job is trying to find that for you guys and not get heavily payout shifted, because some guys will just put together a 4-man for college football and they'll get payout shifted to like 8x. And again, it's not going to be good in the long run if you're only getting 8x payout for 4 things for a 4-man like this. So again, Valorant and college football, if you pair those up together, or Valorant and NFL, if you pair those together, you get a full 10x. I'll show you guys, I got too much going on here, but this one right here, which was NFL and Valorant, I did the exact same thing. This is the slip I sent out on Thursday. We hit a full 10x right here, no 8x or 9x even. So we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to take Valorant to go more and more. And these two teams are playing each other at 8 p.m. So the longer this game goes on, if it is a long match, more kills will happen in that game, which means both of these guys should go over their projections. Now, if a shorter match happens and it's just a really quick match, one team blows the other team out and blows the other team out of the water, then less kills should happen in that game generally, because there's less rounds. So that means both of these players should actually go under. So that's how it works right here. If it's a longer game, it goes the distance. If it goes into overtime, then these projections should go over for both these players, because the more rounds there are, the more kills there are. So again, instead of two separate things needing to happen, we just need one thing needing to happen, that being a longer game. And then I do have a plate for this Cal game down here. So rounding it out with this, you can kind of think about it as we have a correlated 2-man up here and a correlated 2-man down here. And we are pairing those together to become a 4-man. So we got this Cal duo right here. We got Fernando Mendoza, and then we got Nazea Hunter. And we are pairing these two players up together because the better that the quarterback does, the better the Cal offense does. Both of these players are going to benefit from that. So Nazea Hunter, one of the top receivers on Cal, and the better that Mendoza does, let's just say he throws for 250 yards or close to 300 yards, then it's very likely that Hunter is going to get, at least 40, 50, maybe even 60 of those yards, right? So very correlated right here. I also really like the Cal offense. I think there's a lot of value because they played UC Davis the first game, so UC Davis kind of like not great, and then they played Auburn, and actually they did really well against Auburn. So first of all, UC Davis, they benched Mendoza because they were winning by too much, so they went ahead benched him, which is a great sign to see. It means Cal's a good team and they have a great offense. And then the second game versus Auburn, Mendoza, he did great. He threw for like 260 yards, which is obviously over his pass yards total. And then now they play San Diego State. And San Diego State, I kind of see between UC Davis and Auburn, right? So this should be in the middle where we should get kind of the best of both worlds, where Mendoza doesn't get benched, right? Obviously, we want him on the field more, and he didn't get benched for a bad reason. He just got benched because they were winning by too much. So he shouldn't get benched because San Diego State should stay in the game to where he doesn't get benched, in like the third quarter. But also it's not going to be as difficult as a defense as Auburn was. And he still went way over facing Auburn. So really like this here, really like this duo here. And again, hopefully we can cash this out for a 4-man like we did on Thursday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, make sure to watch that video that I sent out Thursday night, because there's going to be more plays in that video that you guys can check out for today's games, Sunday's games, and yeah, hopefully we can cash those as well. So again, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate every one of you guys watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.